Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. Longtime UFC commentating veteran and podcast extraordinaire Joe Rogan is coming out, and he's forced the New York Times to delete a social media post that was absolutely asinine and completely absurd. And not only should they have removed the post, they need to remove whoever posted that shit from their job. Talking about hashtag fire Snoop. Hashtag fire the fuckboy that posted that crazy ass post. Look what they said. McGregor's face was completely bloodied. He was about to fall through the ropes and the referee stopped the fight. What? Completely bloodied? Is this dude crazy? How does that shit fly? Talk about clickbait fake news. That's crazy. But Joe Rogan said, I agree with the stoppage of the fight, but this description is not true and very disappointing in a newspaper I read regularly. And Joe Rogan took it even farther and said, seriously, New York Times? What the fuck is this description about? As confusing as the world is today, and with the president that's always crying out fake news, this just fuels the fire and undermines all the legitimate journalism you guys do. This is completely inaccurate description of Conor and in the end of the fight. I almost feel compelled to write sad. Oh, that's funny as hell. Sad. Yeah, no, that shit is sad, man. And what he said is absolutely correct, man. With the fucking world of fake news today, man, it's so crazy. They're giving credence to fake news. You know, they say you can only believe the big media outlets, but this is a big media outlet just completely fucking lying for clickbait news. So, I mean, it's so crazy, man. Fucking fake news today. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what not to believe. It's fucking insane. You literally got to do your own research on everything. It's so crazy these days, man. Shit with the fake news. Who even knows if Hurricane fucking Harvey's real or fake news with all this crazy shit, man? I know it's not that serious because this is just a fucking fight, but still, that's a completely inaccurate of what happened. Holy shit, talk about fake news. But they did delete the post to their social media, but I'm wondering, whenever you click the link, did they not have pictures on the website like showing his face? What did they do, Photoshop blood on his face? Because I don't recall one drop of blood coming out of Conor McGregor. I seen more snot knocked out of Conor McGregor than blood. He's getting hit by fucking pillow pads. You want to see some blood, go watch the Nate Diaz Conor McGregor fight #1. Nate Diaz's face afterward. That shit was bloody. But after a boxing ring, is there even blood in boxing? I mean, I'm being serious, no disrespect. I don't know. I don't recall if I've ever seen blood in boxing, but I don't watch much boxing. But I know with fucking 8-ounce, 10-ounce pads, the only way you're gonna get blood is if like somebody's mouthpiece falls out or something, or you bust somebody's lip. I mean, I'm sure there's been blood in boxing, but I don't watch enough boxing to see it though. I don't think I've ever seen it. In the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, was there blood? I don't think there was blood in Mayweather-McGregor. The only boxing fight I can actually think of that involved blood was whenever Mike Tyson bit off dude's ear. And that's for real. I mean, I'm sure someone in the comments is going to say, man, there's always blood in boxing. But I mean, it's not even about that. I don't care to see blood. But I'm not one of those guys that just says, more blood, I want to see blood. But I'm just saying, and look at Conor McGregor's face. There's literally no blood on there. You see the snot pictures, you know, the infamous pictures where he's got getting the snot knocked out of him by Floyd Mayweather, but no blood. With that being said, I'm glad powerful Joe Rogan was able to force them to remove this article. I mean, he didn't force them, you know, but I'm glad he was able to speak up and you know that something changed. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but I mean, it was a complete overstatement and disrespecting fucking MMA, and I'm team MMA. So with that being said, man, they need to fuck around and remove that guy who did that, because he is taking away credibility from their site by posting shit like that. If you're a fucking MMA or a Conor McGregor fan, why the fuck are you gonna watch, you know, read that stuff, knowing that they're just putting out clickbait and they're supposedly a news source that's reputable? You know, they're supposed to have a reputation to preserve, and that's not how you do it, by posting complete fucking lies about Conor McGregor. Floyd, you know, one of the biggest fights in history, you're gonna post a complete lie about it for clickbait. But with that being said, man, the shit happened, it's over with, it's removed. feel how you want to feel about it. It's not even really that big of a deal. I mean, they just removed the social media post, and I mean, the biggest part about it is the fact that they would do that, or whoever fucking is controlling that post. So hopefully whoever's controlling their Twitter that posted that complete lie gets taken off of the Twitter account, because that's pretty absurd for it to be such a big, you know, New York Times is big, man. So for it to be someone like that, that's pretty crazy. With that being said, I gotta get to work tomorrow. I gotta work this whole week, so I got probably I don't even know if I got another video in me tonight. I mean, I'm tired as fuck, so we'll see if I get one out. If not, man, thanks for checking out this video. Let everybody know what the fuck you tap at in the comments, dude.